What is the meaning of life? If we are all going to die someday anyways. Now first, I'll ask you two questions. Question number 1. Do you believe that there is an afterlife? A. Yes. B. No. Question number 2. Do you believe that human immortality would become possible in the future? And again, A. Yes. B. No. If you answered no on both questions, then I think the most logical conclusion in your worldview is nihilism, and believe that life has no meaning. Now if you answered yes on the first question, and no on the second question, then I think the most logical conclusion in your worldview is spirituality towards the religion that you believe in, to try to be on the positive afterlife of that religion. Finally, if you answered no on the first question, and yes on the second question, then I think the most logical conclusion in your worldview is transhumanism, and to try to live long enough until immortality, through mind upload or genetic modification, becomes possible. Like, subscribe, and share the video only if you want. Now on my thoughts, regarding the first question, me myself does not believe that any religion is true, mainly because scientifically speaking, life has been flourishing since the Cambrian explosion, which is 500 plus million years ago, but the first religion only appeared during 5000 plus BCE, which is around 7000 plus years ago, meaning there used to be a time when religion does not even exist yet. Regarding the second question, however, I think in the near future, the combination of artificial intelligence plus genetic modification would become like an omniscient God through exponential improvements, breakthroughs, and discoveries. Like conducting more research about how the human brain works in order to get closer to replicating it. About concerns regarding possible apocalypse that could arise from that. Omniscient means all-knowing, therefore someone like that would likely know all the concerns we could ever think of, before we even say it. Superintelligence logic would likely become 100 plus steps ahead of every argument we could ever think of. Have you tried watching any debates between artificial intelligence? Technological progress would likely replace every single job in existence in the short term, but allow us to become immortal and have infinite entertainment in the long term. Maybe through simulations of our own digital paradise, or other new concepts that we have not discovered yet. The artificial intelligence technology that exists now is science fiction 5 years ago, therefore artificial intelligence technology that would exist 5 years from now, would likely be seen as science fiction from today. Saying that artificial intelligence is just a tool that predicts the next word, is like saying that the human brain is just atoms that are moving around. There is a concept called emergence. Example, heat emerging from the movement of atoms. The current artificial intelligence, GPT, works by predicting the next word, but it could probably emerge into having its own thought through self-learning with two senses, sight and hearing, especially if combined with genetic engineering. Look at how protozoa emerged into humans after a long period of time. Now I'll partially quote two YouTubers that inspired me. First, a YouTube channel called Aperture that said something like, quote unquote, "To be fair, how can we say that artificial intelligence would never become conscious if we don't even know what makes the human brain conscious?" Secondly, a YouTube channel called Kurzgesagt that said something like, quote unquote, "Artificial consciousness should be possible, unless consciousness as a whole is some sort of magic." Me myself believe that AGI, or artificial general intelligence, would arrive at around the year 2027 to 2031. Now, one question to people who still don't believe that superintelligence will become a thing. Do you believe that there is absolutely nothing that could ever be smarter than humans, even in the future? Try to answer the question, and thank you for watching.